So every year, the Illinois Principal Association asks each school to select 2 students in the exiting grade level to join myself for an honorary breakfast with other school administrators and students to be honored for their leadership skills. Student leaders are individuals who take on leadership roles within their school community. Student leaders are responsible for representing the needs and interests of their peers and work towards improving the overall school experience. Effective student leaders are often strong communicators, problem solvers, and collaborators. They are able to build relationships with both students and administrators and are willing to work hard to make positive changes in their school community. Overall, student leaders play an important role in shaping the culture and environment of their school and can have a significant impact on the lives of their fellow students. At Johnsburg Junior High School, we have many students that display these leadership qualities both inside and outside of the classroom, and the decision to select only 2 students was an extremely difficult one. The teachers and administrators collaborated together to select our 2 finalists. The 2 students that were selected for this year display all of these characteristics and more. So when I say their names, please join me on stage. It is my honor to announce this year's IPA Leadership Award to Olivia Vicencio and Benjamin Frano. All right, it is my honor now to introduce our next student speaker who will be talking about extracurricular activities, Anami Serrano.
Good evening, teachers, parents, administrators, family members, and the one group of people who truly understand what it took to get here, the class of 2030. Hi everyone, my name is Anami Serrano, and today I get the privilege to talk about extracurriculars and clubs, or as some of us know, the reason we stayed at school way longer than necessary and still wondered why we were so tired. Before I start, I want to thank Jesus, my Lord and Savior, because everything I've accomplished this year has been possible through Him. I also want to thank my Abba for always driving me to early club meetings, late practices, and games. A thank you to my mom for always being there for me no matter what. And a thank you to all my siblings for shaping me into who I am becoming today. I also want to thank Dr. Pierce for everything he's done for our school. And to Mr. Champion, my math teacher, thank you for not only helping me grow academically, but for always making study hall fun and giving us something to laugh about. Here's a little bit about me. I've been involved in a few activities, playing basketball, volleyball, track, serving on student council, helping lead a Bible study, and joined a few other clubs. Before we dive in, let's all take a moment to acknowledge something important. We made it through middle school. We survived lockers that sometimes had a mind of their own, hallways that always seemed to be packed at exactly the wrong time, and group projects where one person mysteriously did all the work, while the rest of us helped in spirit. Somehow we made it, and here we are. When people think of school, they usually think of classes, homework, and tests. But if we're being honest, some of the most memorable moments didn't happen in class. They happened after the bell rang, when we stayed for practices, meetings, rehearsals, events, and clubs we signed up for with confidence and questioned 5 minutes later. Extracurriculars taught us commitment. They taught us what it means to show up, even when we're tired, stressed, already thinking about going home. Whether you were in a sport, a club, student council, or an activity that didn't really fit into a category, we all learned how to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And let's be honest, extracurriculars were not always fun. They meant early mornings, late afternoons, long meetings, and the sudden realization that you still had homework when you got home. They meant practices that felt endless, events that required way more planning than expected, and schedules that somehow made us busier than the adults. But even with all of that, extracurriculars gave us some of our best memories. They gave us bus rides that felt longer than the actual event, inside jokes that made no sense to anyone outside the group, and friendships built from shared chaos. They gave us moments where everything went perfect and moments where nothing did, but we laughed anyway. Clubs and activities also gave us a space to figure ourselves out. Some of us found something we loved right away and stuck with it. Others tried a bunch of things before realizing what worked for them. And some of us signed up just to see what would happen, which honestly takes courage too. Middle school was about experimenting, learning, and realizing it's okay to not have everything figured out yet. Extracurriculars also taught us skills we didn't always notice at the time, like teamwork, leadership, responsibility, and time management. They taught us how to work with people who think differently than we do, how to step up when something needed to be done, and how to stay calm, or at least look calm, when things didn't go as planned. They showed us that success doesn't come from one person. It comes from everyone working together, from supporting each other, encouraging each other, and sometimes just being there. Now, as we graduate today, we're all moving forward, but not necessarily in the same direction. Some of us won't be going to the same high school. We'll be in different buildings with different schedules and different routines. Friends we've known since kindergarten might not be sitting next to us anymore. And even though we don't always say it out loud, that's really hard. But even if extracurriculars taught us anything, it's that we know how to adapt. We know how to walk into a new place, join something new, and find our people again. We know how to build connections, take chances, and step outside our comfort zones without forgetting the friendships that got us here. So whether we're together next year or miles apart, we'll always share this chapter. The practices, the meetings, the memories, the laughs, and the moments that shaped us into who we are becoming. Congratulations, class of 20. Wherever we go next, we carry this with us. Thank you.
All right, this time I would like to introduce Mrs. Nicole Barrett, our assistant principal, who will give out our student awards. So Mrs. Barrett, come on.
Thank you, Dr. Pierce. So, as Anami explained, many studies have shown that students who participate in extracurricular activities are more likely to achieve academic success as well. We're proud to have so many students who not only strive for academic excellence, but explore their passions and talents in school clubs and sports. Each year, we present the Wildcat Pride Award to deserving students who not only achieve academic success, but participate in 2 or more athletic teams during their 8th grade year. These 2 students were able to find that balance, displaying leadership qualities, staying organized and focused, setting and achieving their goals. It's my pleasure to award this year's Wildcat Pride Awards to Ethan Butler and Emma Ducac. Our final award is the Daniel Smith Memorial Award. Daniel Smith was a former student at Johnsburg Junior High. Dan was the kind of student that rarely achieved public accolades, but always gave 100% to his friends, family, school, and community. This award was first presented in May of 1999 in honor of Dan's memory, and to acknowledge students with extraordinary efforts and perseverance. This year, we've selected 2 worthy students who meet these qualifications. Both of these students quietly display strong moral character, acting responsibly and choosing acts of kindness even when no one's looking, but we notice. They've both had private battles with very difficult personal challenges, but show incredible perseverance to achieve success in their academics, as well as their many extracurricular activities. It's my pleasure to present this special honor to Brooklyn Grieve and Gideon Christensen.
So good evening again, students, families, teachers, and honors guests. Today is a special day as we come together to celebrate the accomplishments of the 8th grade class. To our graduates, this moment belongs to you. You may have worked hard, grown in so many ways, and reached an important milestone. We are all incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Our theme this year was to build it up. This is an important message that reflects not only your time in middle school, but also the journey ahead. Over the past few years, you have been building something meaningful. You've built knowledge in your classrooms, built friendships in the hallways, and built resilience through challenges that tested your strength. But what makes your achievements truly meaningful is that you didn't just build, you believed. You believed in your ability to improve, to overcome, and to succeed. Even when things were difficult, you kept going. That belief is what will carry you forward into high school and beyond. As you leave middle school, remember that life will continue to ask you to build goals, build character, and build your future. There will be times when the path is not easy, when things don't go as planned, or when you doubt. In those moments, I encourage you to remember this theme: keep building and keep believing in what you are building. Also remember that you are not building alone. You carry with you the support of your families and the friendships you formed along the way. These are the people who have helped shape your foundation and will continue to support you as you grow. Families and friends, our theme, Build It Up, speaks directly to the journey you've been on with your children. From their very first day of school, you've been helping them build their confidence and build their character and build the foundation for who they are becoming. Now, as your children prepare to enter high school, the building continues, but it begins to look a little different. They will start making more of their own choices, facing new challenges, and discovering who they are and who they want to be. And while they grow more independent, they will still need what you've always given them: your guidance, your support, your love, and your belief in them. To our staff, every day in ways both big and small, you have helped build something lasting. You've built knowledge in your classrooms, confidence in your students, and a sense of belonging within our school community. You've challenged them to think and encouraged them to grow, and supported them when they needed it most. Thank you for your dedication, encouragement, and belief in those students. Your role in their journey cannot be overstated. Finally, to our graduates, my piece of advice is to remember: build it with effort, shape it with courage, and believe in it every step of the way. This is not the end of your story, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. Dream big, work hard, lift each other up, and most importantly, believe in yourselves and all that you are capable of becoming. Again, congratulations, class of 2030. Keep building it up and keep believing in it. Congratulations. All right, so now it is time for everyone that we've been waiting for. So at this time, would the school board please join me on the stage? And Mr. Reinhardt, would you please come on up to the podium?
Adeline Rose, actor. Maya E. Allen. Eric Adam Anderson. Riley Randolph Anderson. Jaya Lee Bausman. Morgan Blair Becker. Madison K. Bednarski. Connor Paul Bell. Bailey M. Black. Arthur James Bowden. Kendra Buckley. Landon R. Bunkelman. Austin Jack Butler. Ethan Donald Butler. Christopher Cowett. Ryder Cash. Logan Scott Cardenas. Soveda Carnell. Bryson Allen Caruso. Alex Castillo, Jr. Gideon H. Christensen. Grace Christian. Nevin D. Clark. Penelope L. Colby. Sienna Collins. Kane Cruz. Miles Giro Davis. Bryce L. DeMars. Everly Day Dimitrenko. Emma Ducat. Morgan E. Dunnigan. Jax Jeffrey Elser. Olivia Grace Erickson. Mackenzie J. Erlenbach. Wyatt Otis Essington. Chase R. Fowler. Benjamin Matthew Frano.
Give me that book. Apu's name.
Tessa Francis Frett.
Open.
Nora Freeberg. Amelia Gatewood. Layla Gatewood. Harper Grace Germain. Brooklyn Eden Grieve. Eliana N. Guarini. Keegan B. Gullo. Axel Charles Hayes.
That's it.
Elizabeth Faye Hagen. Ryan Ethel Hagen.
Axel is in school?
I don't know.
Liam Heisma. Isaac Michael Hannenberger. Jerry Herrera. Ryan J. Herskowitz. Caitlin M. Hessman. Bryce Hiller. Landon Ronald Hiller. Piper Heineman. Joseph Colton Jorth. Peyton Faith Holbrook. Eli G. Hurlstone. Teddy Jarzik. Haley R. Jesuit. Leah Nicole Jokiel. Molly Ann Kassovic. Carson John Kaspersky. Aaron A. K. Emma J. Cabesco. Dominic Luca Coach. Colton B. Conrad.
Oba Fami.
Cole R. Antonicholas. Camilla Cozio. Cody W. Lane. Braden Thomas Lenore.
Waiting.
Chase Tyler Lenore. Jonathan A. Viseaga. Ariana E. Lacasio. Catherine M. Macy.
Ay, sa akin.
Brady Walter Marsky. John E. Massaro. Layla Kathleen Mara.
Wow. Yan, yan, yan.
Miles C. Mayo. Leah Meadows. Travis Jax Melnick. Vida L. Mendoza. Braden Mendak. Miles B. Merwin. Melody Metzler. Annabelle K. Moore. Dylan A. Morales above Cabeza. Yoselin Moreno. Christopher Murat. Georgia Jean Mullins.
Sino na to? Ay,
Nora Lou Niederhofer. Emily Nina Nielsen. Reagan May Reed. Sade Abigail Obafemi.
Oba Fami.
Axel Ociel Ortega Cortez.
Sabi, Axel.
Wyatt Alexander Ocean.
Oh, it's here.
Jacob Ozick.
It's here?
No.
Go that way? No, this way.
Elsie Rose Cabela.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Trenton Paz. Cade Jackson Scott Purley.
She's not the last.
Philip Peixoto III. Samuel Peixoto.
Eh, si Dapat. Ganda lagi puti.
Aurora Faye Rainwater. Dylan L. Rainberg. Hiram C. Ray. Ellie Redlin. Shimon Rakuch. Ezio I. Reynoso. Raylan Marie Richardson. Braden P. Roner.
Don't scream on my
Hannah Nicole Schmidt. William J. Skorky. Psalm Serrano. Samantha M. Siarkowitz. Saida Simra. Griffin Thomas Slum. Jacob P. Snelton. Hayden Jason Summers. Ava Danielle Stidgen. Dorian Sutalski. Jackson Robert Torstensen. Rocco Nicholas Tramatola. Riley M. Vermillion. Olivia Jean Vicencio. Lexus Vihan. Gwenny Van Bergen. Elise Marie Wagner. Brianna N. White. Kayla M. White. Dominic Wilboys. Jonathan D. Williams. Ryan Thomas Windhauser.
Ryan.
Ashton L. Yan. Jacob Zanderwitz. Jaden A. Zuniga.
Girl, I'm 30. Wait, how old are you? I'm 23, girl. And by the time you graduate, you're in for him. You're gonna be like 39. Yeah.
Number 2.
I need to see myself in the glasses. Okay,
Sabar ka, no? That's not your job. Mama's job.
How about we give one huge Wildcat roar to all of our graduates? So before we wrap up, just a quick reminder. Remember, students, once we're all the way done, we're going to collect, you're going to see your line leaders down in the other end zone to get your diplomas. Parents, you're welcome to come on the field. Let's get a lot of pictures. We're really proud of them tonight. So before we go, this is my favorite part of the celebration. So faculty, Superintendent Dr. Jason Nault, and members of the school board, I can confirm now that all of these students have met the requirements of Johnsburg School District 12 and the state of Illinois and are now promoted to high school. Please remember, students, that this isn't goodbye. It's see you later. So it is my honor on behalf of the entire staff to be the first one to welcome Johnsburg High School freshmen and graduating class of 2030. Congratulations.
Patrick.